From Benton, we've got Natalie Lewis, who likes to sing. Marshall Mullins, who's on the speech team. Tim Tyndall plays tennis. And Jeremy Krug is the captain. He is on the chemistry team. Welcome both teams to Scholastic IQ.
I'm your host, Jeremy Krug, and today we're bringing you the championship match of this year's 2005-2006 West Kentucky Academic Bowl competition. Welcome, everybody, to West Kentucky Academic Bowl. I'm your host, Jeremy Krug, and we're on the campus of West Kentucky.
Let's introduce the players from Graves County High School. Please buzz in and state your name and year in school.
Emily Goddard, freshman.
Matthew Woods, sophomore.
Matthew Lee, junior captain, and our coaches are Jeremy Krug and Linda Hiles.
Grayson Dietz, senior.
Hi there, my name is Emily Goddard. I was a student of Mr. Krug's from 2014 until about 2018. He was my academic coach all 4 years, and he was my chemistry teacher my sophomore year of high school. I really appreciated everything I learned from him. He always had a smile on his face, a great personality, and he had a passion about the subject he was teaching. He was the same way with academic team. He always had something to teach us, always something that he knew, and I learned a lot from him. I'm still using things I learned from him in chemistry to this day, and he was always super motivational, tempered our nerves when there was a big daunting match coming up, especially the televised ones that may have scared us a little bit. He always pushed us to do more than we knew we could do, and I really appreciated having him as a mentor.
Hi, Mr. Krug. This is Jamie Murdoch from the 2003 to 2007 Callaway County High School academic team, one of the first you graduated. Mr. Krug was inspiring not just for how much he knew, but for how he knew how to perceive our team, knowing when to rotate us to keep our emotions high and our minds fresh. Being from Western Kentucky, we spent a lot of time on the road heading to tournaments. It was truly a cherished time and the highlight of every week. Thank you for a lifetime of learning, and congratulations on your induction today.
What do we call the family unit in which the family membership consists only of the married Benton Jeremy?
Nuclear.
Yes, that's good for 10 points.
Okay, Murray, let's go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Richard Osmond, senior.
Rod Black, senior.
Wesley Boland, senior.
Daniel White, senior.
I first got to know Jeremy Krug as the coach of the competition. When I was a student at Murray High School on the academic team, Jeremy was the coach of Callaway, our arch rivals. About 15 years later, I got to know him in a different context when he and I started coaching the Murray High academic team together. It was a huge honor for me to get to coach the team that had meant so much to me, and an enormous honor for me to get to coach alongside a legend like Mr. Krug. He's been an incredible mentor and a friend, and it's meant so much to me to get to learn from him. Yesterday, we had our first practice of the season, and I started it by opening a book from 2003 of questions and tips that Jeremy wrote almost 20 years ago. My favorite story about Mr. Krug is every year when we compete in the West Kentucky Academic Bowl, he brings 2 sets of ties for the performance, for the television competition, and switches them out in between matches to create TV magic. It's something that's a lot of fun for me, and it's a lot of fun for our teams. And I'm so glad that Murray High has a chance to learn from Mr. Krug, and I'm so glad for the years of service that he's given to the cause of academic team in Kentucky. Congratulations.
You all made this a lot of fun this evening.